Hi and welcome back. So as you can see, I changed my banner. I changed the colors around and added some things which I have gained from achievements. Well, let's get into the game then. And one thing I noticed is that the game became a little bit more challenging on expert the moment I exchanged my companion from the Templar to the Enchantress, because the Templar kept healing me, but then yeah, I saw that, but now the Enchantress doesn't heal, so therefore last time you also might have noticed that my health often went to about 75% or so.
Hey mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Quite often actually. So that's a thing I noticed.
Here. I can't believe it's over.
Put this place behind you.
Let's do these areas again. You can get levels and XP and items and stuff. Basically, if I wanted a little more challenge, then all I had to do was change the Templar out to someone else. Templar is for easy mode. This is more strength and less vitality, but has so much more armor that, let's see, 1274, 1259, not too bad. This is 2 less armor, but so much more strength that I will gain more armor anyway. Can I see the armor? Defense armor 2500. Let's see. 2512. 3 and 12. Yeah, it gives more. Nice. And I can increase my vitality. 12,800. So in general I won more health than I had before.
The light of the seraphim radiates from him.
He was an angel, but has forsaken his own kind to aid us.
You have been blessed by many.
Oh, I have.
Oh,
May your
thank
wounds
you.
heal swiftly, friend.
Hopefully today I won't be interrupted by a server maintenance, though. That would be great. Let's go straight in. Well, that was interrupted, it seems. What is here? Let's check this out. Down cellar. I don't think I was. No, I think I was in here already. Okay, let's go to Lair of the Witch then. And let's see how a boss fight looks like. Just deserts. And let's see what the boss fight looks like when I use when I have the enchantress with me.
The light have mercy upon you, Magda, for I will not.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Well, let's kill Magda then and get back to town. Let's kill these guys.
Not yet. Wrath is low.
Ouch. Didn't get away. We won.
It pains me to see it.
And we got the new patterns.
When I joined the Coven, it was weak and idle. The leaders were content to do nothing, while the prime evils were imprisoned. I convinced another witch to help me poison them, and together we took control. She left some years later, but I continued, bringing the Coven to glory under Lord Belial.
Oh.
This is well crafted.
Actually. No, I like the one I have now. 115 helm. When am I going to exchange the Lyric's crown? Lyric's crown is so good. Yeah, you noticed that I did fall almost to half my health pool, but I still managed to stay there. What do I even have? The amount of damage dealt by a weapon is increased by 10%. Whenever you deal holy damage, you heal up to 1% of your total life. Heal amount is increased by 1% of your health globe for healing bonus. Each point of wrath spent heals you for 45. This is a nice passive. I really like this passive. It keeps me alive. And it will keep me alive without my Templar companion helping me. So that's good. It's around here. Nothing anymore. So I will unlock the next difficulty level
The refugees
Call-
await you in CALDEUM.
called the Master when I finish Act 4, and I will unlock Torment when I reach level 60. So until then we will play on Expert and then increase depending on our progress. I know I can just teleport there, but it's more fun going there like this. I also have a friend.
Empty.
There are fragments of myself that are lost to me. They linger in the corners of my mind, just out of reach.
I have a friend who also has Diablo 3, and we can play together, but we wanted to play together the end game. Crater Rifts and Dungeon Mode and such. So that's something you can look forward to. Huh.
Be careful. This ship is cursed by demons. We should be safe as long as we don't disturb it.
Interesting. I did not see that before. That's new. Oh, never mind. Let's just head back then.
As she died, Magda swore Belial would rule all. I will not let that happen.
Okay, I did not expect that. Imperial, what is
disappointed.
I like that voice. Styriel, what's going on?
She claimed the Imperial Guard serves Belial and that it has captured LAIR.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with LAIR and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue LAIR is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
A shearer of the Iron Wolves can get us to the Emperor. I will speak with her. How did your fall raise the dead? You were an angel.
Not just any angel. I was the Archangel of Justice. My fall awoke the vengeful dead who were slain unjustly during Diablo's reign of terror. There was nothing I could do. As my power left my body, I had absolutely no control over it.
I can imagine.
CALDEUM is the greatest city in the world, the seat of the Empire of Kyrgyzstan.
It's large, I'll give it that.
Its libraries overflow with undeciphered tomes of arcane knowledge. Its streets cover labyrinthine tunnels. It is a city of wonder and mystery. I do not know how these refugees persevere. Their situation is dire, and it seems there is little hope for them. Where do they find the strength to carry on?
They carry on because they must. The only way out of life is death.
I have much to learn.
You definitely do.
I feel Belial in the very air. I see his shadow behind haunted eyes. Hear his voice whispering lies on the wind. He need not bring an army to this city. It is his already.
That's
I
not
may look
good.
Small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
Oh. I'd be nice.
How did you meet your wife?
It's actually quite a tale. We met in a town not far from here on the outskirts of Kurast. She was... well, you're not going to believe it. She was locked in a cage.
She was a criminal?
No. They were going to burn her as a witch.
Well, at least she wasn't a criminal.
Let's talk about this another time.
Oh, you.
My people are shunned many places, but we were always welcomed in CALDEUM. Something must be very wrong, that they won't even let their own people into the city now.
Something? You have the sight. Tell me what is wrong.
Is that any way to speak to me? And you don't need visions to see that Belial is in control of the city. The question is how?
True. Can I talk to you? No. Have you found anything new?
I have translated a strange passage from Jondar's journal. Long before he began serving Magda, he found a set of what he called key words hidden in a dusty librum. He writes that when he read these words, memories from his past returned to torment him. It was at that point that he began to mistrust the Order, though he did not say why. I am prepared to look upon these words and risk my soul. But I want you to understand something. I know I may die at any time. When I do, it must be without a single doubt that I am serving the light.
A belief unchallenged is only an idea. You were ready for this.
Thank you, my friend. But please, remember your promise.
I will. I definitely will. Is there something in the wardrobe for me? Please. Ah. Too bad. Alright. I should salvage the items as well. and then move on.
Do you see that armor? No wonder he destroyed those cultists in ALCARNUS so easily.
I can't believe anyone could have survived that out there, let alone defeat those monsters.
I know, but he did it.
I did. I'm a badass, that's why.
Is that you? What happened?
Thieving peasants. They came while I was sleeping, pinned me down, and cut off my robes and jewelry.
I'm so sorry, my friend. Come, stay with me. I am sharing a tent with a fine and generous family.
Oh no, I am staying where the guards are. You wait and see. That peasant family is going to slit your throat and rob your corpse.
Okay. It's those guys who talked about this earlier.
Let me back into the city this instant.
Captain Ravan, the conditions out here are deplorable. Something must be done to aid these people.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in ALCARNUS. You have my thanks. And you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this man has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass!
I am Lady Neferez. Let me back in.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in ALCARNUS.
But you know that's not true, don't you?
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Just a small child.
Let me go! I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
Do I really have to kill these guards? Oh, they aren't guards, so I'm definitely gonna kill them. Escape the Imperial Palace.
I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Okay. I love how powerful I am. I want to use Leia as my companion. Too bad I can't. Done.
Not enough rad.
From here. This leads to the sewers.
I'm sure it does. But first we have to kill these guys. Destroy every object we find. Oh, nice. See, these objects can have valuable items in them. Kinda.
Why are you laughing?
I just recalled something the Prophet said about you.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Tell me. Oh god. Oh yeah, you. Yeah, so cute. I think I just found the helmet, which is better than the one I had so far. Well, 91 life per hit, now none. But the vitality and strength are more than doubled. So it's worth it.
My mother Adria, she's alive, but the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
Let's get more experience.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
Good news, I hope. Just remember that your mother may not be the person you imagine.
Nice.
The Uncut were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
Oops.
Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, however, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
Oh. Quite persistent. Quite persistent indeed. Oh. That just happened.
The electric eels are insidious pests that have taken root in the oases surrounding CALDEUM. Known for their stinging strikes, these creatures are particularly dangerous when they attack in large numbers. It is said that raw eel has become a delicacy among CALDEUM's elite, but I assure you these rumors are baseless.
Yep, and we will kill them. Phew. Nothing here. Let's go this way then. Nothing here either. Okay. Let's go back then. Oh.
Keep the witch alive until she talks. Painfully loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the Vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Okay. Interesting to know, I guess.
Adria should be up here.
Oh. So I'll go back at this spot is unexplored yet. See? A cloak we can't even use. But still a yellow cloak which I can salvage for items. I have quite a bit of money, I should upgrade my blacksmith.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that the Hetherlum used to trap the primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
And boom. That went well. Hi Adria.
It is not. It is not. It is not.
Let's look around for items and then we will leave as well. So there's a small reunion. That's good. I'd say.
And hunters.
And countryside.
But
Countryside.
were earned as held. Oldstone. Destruction was regrettable. And me, I pay Carl.
You have survived
Yep.
stones destruction.
Resultant disperse the light and harm being form or shape. I put myself in the realm of him. It took me 20 of your years, but finally returned home high heavens.
Were your brothers glad for your return?
Hardly. Levisions had endangered. The council put me, the angel of justice, on trial. Knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the cloud of hell.
Interesting.
Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Your work is my war.
According to Herodric, only two evils remain. Belial is here in CALDEUM, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Abandoning LAIR.
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram, we spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Herodric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Did you ever see him again?
Only from afar. From time to time, our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How did you come to be captured?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes! He was a renegade Herodrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
Oh. We're gonna resurrect someone.
We rescued Leah's mother, Adria.
Oh, that's Adria, sorry.
She told us about the Black Soul Stone. An artifact that could banish evil forever. I must find it.
Or we are just trying to find the Black Soul Stone. That's also possible.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Herodrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
And they probably will.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I asked, didn't I?
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
Then I will wait until you are ready.
God, you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Oops. Just wanted to
You were
talk.
distracted.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily visible. I have accepted it.
I understand, but we're in unforgiving circumstances and I'd hate to see you die.
You are right. I must pay attention. Yet, I feel as though part of me still sleeps in a faraway realm.
You have been through a lot. It will fade in time.
That would be nice. But the feeling I have indicates that it is more unpleasant and complicated than that.
Okay.
Those you've chosen to fight alongside you are an interesting bunch. Children after my own heart, flawed in such interesting ways. Irena, you are quite vivacious for one with such a burden. Cormac has certainly noticed. Oh, don't pretend you haven't seen him looking at you. He'd best keep his vows in mind. Or maybe he shouldn't. And that Lyndon, ha! He makes me laugh. He can warm my bed any night. Reminds me of my second husband, he does. This Adria, I sense dark things about her. She is not averse to using whatever means necessary to destroy Asmodan and Belial. She will use the Black Soulstone, no matter what the cost.
And she is right. The Demon Lords must die.
Some costs may prove too high, even for you.
Possible?
I worry about Leah. How is she?
Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. She just needs someone looking out for her.
Yeah, if only I could use her as a follower, that would be great.
This Zoltan Kuhl sounds like an untrustworthy fellow. You don't have your head separated from your body for no good reason.
We need him to get the Soul Stone.
Well, if you must. But I don't trust any of those ancient sorcerer types. Always up to no good.
But then again, the queen was also beheaded for no reason, so it's possible.
I take it your wife was not burned at the stake for witchcraft.
I broke her out in the middle of the night and we escaped. They didn't chase us far. I guess they were glad to see her go.
You risked your life for someone you didn't even know. There's not many would do that.
She wasn't a witch. She was a mystic. Though we didn't find that out for a time. Not until we started traveling with the Vetchin wagon train. But that's a story for another time.
Okay, I will definitely wait for that story. I want to hear more. Now, do you know anything about Zoltan Kuhl's death?
300 years ago, I selected Kuhl and 6 others to form the Hetherlum. He was a great man who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil.
Why did the Hetherlum kill Zoltan Kuhl?
He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons. The Hetherlum had no choice but to slay him. The Order never recovered.
Of course it didn't.
I don't like dealing with Cole any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
Yep.
Zoltan Kuhl is an unknown. Involving him is risky.
You take risks every day, Crusader, and one dismembered wizard is nothing compared to Belial and Asmodan.
That's also a good point. Okay then, let's continue.